All right, Ms. Green, you're suing Ms. Ramirez for $200 because she ripped your dress that I see you've brought into court today. What happened?
Well, Your Honor, I went to the laundromat in the morning to get my clothes cleaned, and it was really busy that day. So I went in there looking around the laundry machines, and I found her laundry machine not running. Her wet clothes were in there, just left out, and I decided, you know, I would do the nice thing. Unlike other people, you know, I took out the clothes.
Her clothes?
Yes, her clothes.
Okay.
And I put them gently in the dryer.
I just went to the restroom.
Hold on one second. I'm going to hear your side in a moment. So you took her wet clothes out of the machine and put them where?
I put them in the dryer machine.
This happens to be your neighbor, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you two get along?
I guess we don't really interact all that much, and I prefer to keep it that way. She and her kids, you know, they have their own space up above, and I have my own space.
Okay.
So, no, we don't really talk to each other.
Have you made complaints against her to the landlord?
Yes, I have.
Oh.
She and her kids are very loud,
Okay.
and it's hard to sleep.
She's very loud, too.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Go on.
I'm about to put my favorite dress into the laundry machine when she comes stomping up, yelling about how I stole her laundry machine, and she reaches forward and she grabs my dress from my hands and yanks back. I hold it because this is my property, my dress.
Well, yeah, it's also instinct to
Right,
not let
exactly.
somebody...
And I'm holding it, and then I hear this loud rip, and I see my favorite dress get split.
All right, let me hear from you, okay? What exactly, your clothes was wet and it was there and you weren't there to take it out when it stopped, and it's a busy laundromat. Everybody's in there, everybody needs a turn. Why did you leave your clothes there?
Well, I left my laundry detergent on top of the washer. I had my clothes there, and I just stepped out to the bathroom real quick because my stomach was really hurting.
Your Honor,
it was no more.
Hold on one second. I didn't let her interrupt you, and I'm not going to let you interrupt her. Go ahead.
It was no more than like 5 minutes. It was probably like 2 minutes, and when I came back, I was confused to where my clothes were because I thought her clothes, the clothes that were in my washer, I thought those were mine, so that's why I was going to take away the clothes that she had in her hand, but apparently that wasn't mine. That was
yeah,
her.
but you know that's not your dress. It's either your dress or it's not. So I kind of think that you were angry that she had the nerve to touch your clothes and take over your machine. But also, I'm trying to understand how you reserve a machine like that and just, I don't know, like how long had the clothes been in the washing machine?
Like, it was almost done with the cycle. I'm not exactly sure what time, but it was almost done, but it was still running by the time I left.
So according to you, it was 120 seconds. That's what you're saying. You're saying it was a couple minutes.
Yes.
How long did you wait before you started moving someone else's clothing?
Maybe more than, I was like 5 minutes, maybe more. I was waiting for a very long time, and she was just...
You know, but I mean, look, typically speaking, people don't touch other people's clothes in a laundromat, right?
Yes, that is true. But
It's not done. Like, you just wait, and then you yell at the person for being selfish.
Well, I had no person to yell at.
I know, but you would have if you waited 5 minutes. Let me see your receipt for that dress. How old is the dress?
Well, this dress is a year old, and I bought it for $197.
Okay.
Tax made it up to $200. So, as you can imagine,
you think my bailiff is there because he likes you? He's trying to get the receipt. Right. Now, you understand, and people don't really get this, but people need to understand this. When you go to court, you have a right to sue for the value of the item at the time of the bad, not the value of the item as though you had just bought it yesterday. So you don't get replacement cost. You get the depreciated value of a dress you got to wear for a year. And whose fault is it, really? Is it 100% her fault?
Yes.
No,
she was grabbing my
that's
clothes.
what we call in the business a rhetorical question.
Well, maybe 5% my fault.
I don't know about that. I think it's 50% your fault. So the depreciated value of the dress will be $100, and I think it's each of your fault that this happened because neither one of you should be touching the other person's clothes. I'm ordering her to pay you $50, verdict for the plaintiff.
Oh my, all good laundromat drama. My initial statement is, do not touch my clothes. Just don't touch it. Don't do it. Don't. I'll be there. Maybe she was in the bathroom for 2 minutes, as she states, the defendant, or maybe she was there longer. But let me put it in perspective, guys. The cycle always does a count back. You can see on the laundry machine how much time is left to the cycle. And I'm sorry, you're not a toddler who cannot hold it. So either go to the bathroom earlier So by the time you're back, the cycle is still running and there will be no possibility for something like this to happen. Or first, wait for the cycle to complete, then move your clothes to a dryer, and then go about your business. So I don't really understand the urgency, because she said, well, my tummy was hurting and I needed to use the bathroom, but I was only out for 2 minutes. I'm sorry, and girls, you're females, you know what I'm talking about. 2 minutes is not enough if your tummy is hurting, you know? It's usually longer than that. So I call it a baloney, what she's saying. So she was probably absent for way longer than 2 minutes. However, it doesn't excuse the plaintiff. One more thing I would like to add. How do you know which cycle to put it for drying? Maybe there is clothes that will shrink or clothes that will get damaged if you put it in the dryer, and it has to be dried on a hanger, maybe not in the dryer. The plaintiff had no knowledge of it. She could have easily damaged the defendant's clothing. So what do you guys think about it? Do you think the plaintiff was right to move the clothes out of the washer and put it in a dryer? Or do you think she was completely out of line and should have left the clothes where she found it? Please put it in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.